Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Sonny Gray. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Now into the game, Max Kepler. He takes over as the new first baseman. Ready to go now? So in now for the Angels, number 18. The 2-1. Swings through that.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that one is lifted in the air. And in one hops the wall. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. Center fielders in today's game are so talented and so athletic. So when you blast one to deep center and get it to drop in, you know you really put a great swing on it. And that was nicely done for extra bases. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Brandon Drury to the plate. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. The 2-1. And that's in for a strike. Two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him way out front of the slur. Randall Grichuk now. The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
And the pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Runner at second here. One gone. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
1-2 here. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 away. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Now, Jared Walsh. Next pitch is in the dirt. Ball 2. Runner at second, 2 down. Swung on, belted. Out of here. Jared Walsh blasts one out. Home run number 5 on the season, and the Halos jump out in front. It's 2-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Here's Joe Adell. Next pitch misses inside. 2-1. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. He sends it out of here, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Base is empty with 2 away. Eduardo Escobar, the next to hit for the Angels. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And next for the Angels, number 38. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. Getting the nod on the mound, Kenny Rosenberg. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
We go to the bottom of the first, and stepping in is the speedy Andrew Stevenson.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Here's Donovan Solano. Good contact guy, good defender. The 1-1. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Ripped to third. On to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
And that one gets down, fair ball. Runner from second crosses the plate, and it's now a 2-run game. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. And a pitch. That one hit to right. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and it's a one-run game.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the two-bagger. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Michael A. Taylor, the next Twin up to hit. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and fires. That's a little bit low.
2-2.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Still only one out here in the inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two. And here it comes. Next offering misses down and away.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Left-hand batter waits. Got him! Good job at damage control right there. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the second from Minneapolis. It's the Angels 3 and the Twins 2. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started. Here's the Angels catcher, Chad Wallach.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Now one missed. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack, sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Righty delivers. And there's a ball.
Full count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there, just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's David Fletcher, good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively, and that's through there for a strike. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Up the middle. In time to Kepler. Fletcher retired.
Now batting, number 18.
So digging in, number 18 doubled his first time up. And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Brandon Drury, the next to hit for the Angels. There you see how he's doing down the stretch with his August and September splits. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball. The next offering misses. The count now 2-2. The pitch. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Angels leave one, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back at Target Field, Christian Vasquez, the hitter.
The catcher.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1. That clips the corner.
2-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Trevor Larnach. Here's a 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
1-2.
The wind of the pitch. And that skips in the dirt. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
1 out, runner at second. And now the first baseman, Max Kepler, entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Strike 2.
2-2 the count.
And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now the center fielder, Andrew Stevenson, led off this game with a double. And the pitch. Into center. Adele moves under it. He's got it. And the inning is over.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job at getting out of the jam.
Back in Minnesota, here's the left fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
In time to Kepler. 1 up, 1 down.
The right fielder, number 20, Jared Walsh.
And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Jared Walsh. He's already homered in this one. The wind of the pitch. Just off the outside part of the plate. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? 1 down, base is empty. Line drive, puts it away for the out.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
So 2 down now, and here is Joe Adell. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. The 1-1 is fouled off.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Check swing. Now to look down to first. No swing. He held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. On the ground to short. Farmer. No play. That's an infield single.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first, and not every shortstop can even make that play.
2 outs, runner at first. Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. Next offering upstairs. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is gone. Eduardo Escobar leaves the park. His 7th home run of the season. It's 5-2.
Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
Next one just misses, and it's 2-2. Two now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's 5-2. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Donovan Solano. The line to kick the pitch. On the ground to first. He'll do it himself. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And now for the Twins, number 47. He doubled home a run in his first AB. 1-1 now. Fouled off. He was late. Here comes a pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. Adele moves under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Now it's the shortstop, Kyle Farmer. Doubled in his first AB. The 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Twins retired in short order, and the deficit remains 5-2. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now the catcher comes up to him, Chad Wallach.
The catcher, Chad Wallach.
The 1-1. That's inside. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Dylan Floro, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Funderburk getting cranked up as well. And that one fouled off. Two now. Swings and misses, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
And now the shortstop, David Fletcher. 0 for 1 so far. And a 3-1 on the way. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Here's a 1-1. Left field. And that should be extra bases. Fletcher around 3rd. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. And they lead by 4. So now the DH spot, Brandon Drury.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
The 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And Vasquez able to pull it down. 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
The pitch. And misses inside. Man at second. On the ground to the left. In time to Kepler, and that is that. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Angels 6 and the Twins 2. And welcome back. And now the DH, Michael A. Taylor. The Twins in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Kicks and deals. That misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. And that one is in for a strike. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 1 down. Went right after him there, Siggy, no messing around.
3 pitches right there, 3 really good fastballs in that at bat, but what stood out is all of them in a different part of the zone. He started them away. You look out over the plate as a hitter, and then he busts you in. You're not quick enough to be able to pull the trigger and turn on it, and then he finished up in the zone. Good velocity, caught the top part of that strike zone. That's a great example of how you mix your locations, just as important as mixing speeds.
Ripped to short. Tosses across to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So here's Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1. And now the lefty. In the air, left field. And Vasquez is gone. And that is that. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Cody Funderburk.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now it's the right fielder, Jared Walsh. He's already homered in this game. So now 1-2.
You know, these Angels, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
The center fielder, number 7, Joe Adell.
Now here is Joe Adell. He's already homered here in this one. The pitch. Ripped to third and caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Man at first, and now Eduardo Escobar.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
The pitch. Out towards right center field. Stevenson glides to his left. Long run, nice grab. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Number 9, the next to hit for the Angels. Struck out swinging his first time. Chris, you look at it, these are the spots where guys can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean,
swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Angels 6 and the Twins 2. A new pitcher in the game, Tyler Anderson.
and he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 31, Tyler Anderson.
Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Trevor Larnach. Anderson ready to work. Got him. One down.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. Two strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And a 1-1. Good eye in that spot. Bullpen activity starting up now. Andrew Wantz is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Number 59 getting loose as well. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
2-2 now. Popped up first base side. Number 9 drifts towards it. Out. Number 2.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Andrew
Stevenson digs in now. 1 for 2. The 1-2. Starting to go after it. Now a look down to third. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.